Up for sale now, Vehiclemax, of a beautiful 2007 Cadillac Escalade, short wheelbase, all-wheel drive. Short wheelbase just means that it's not the ESV, it's not the long one in the back. And all-wheel drive means obviously there's like a 4x4 or 4 wheels pull. It is completely loaded up with factory navigation, color backup camera, factory power moonroof, factory DVD player, factory 20-inch chrome wheels, power tailgate, heated seats, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. It has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. We are located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida, 33142 is their zip code. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. The truck has no hail damage, no lug bug damage, no major scratches or touches of any kind. We're going to go ahead and get it started for you now. One of the many features in this vehicle is a remote start. And these are really neat. This is a really neat feature. For example, if you want to, in the summer when it's nice and hot outside, as long as you have the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the car turns on, and what I mean is you can restart it remotely. So press and hold the little circle, and the car turns right on. And what I was saying is, as long as you had the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the AC, and it'll cool down the car for you. In the winter, the opposite. As long as you had the heater on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, the heater will come on, and when it reaches enough temperature, it'll warm up the car for you. This is and then when you're ready to drive off, all you got to do is unlock the vehicle, put the key in the ignition, open the switch, and you're ready to drive off. If you change your mind and want to turn it off, just press the little circle again, and the car turns off. Another feature is a remote, is the power tailgate, and I'll demonstrate that for you now. You can open the power tailgate from the inside of the car, from the tailgate door handle, as long as the car's unlocked, and from the remote. And the same way to close it. You can close it from the remote, from the switch on the tailgate, or from the inside of the car and the overhead console switch. All right, let's go ahead and get inside of the vehicle now. Got also got 4-wheel disc brakes, tire pressure monitoring sensors, running boards. The door panels are all charcoal black with a wood trimming. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel, power mirrors, memory seats for up to 2 drivers. You got a driver's side and passenger side power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support. You got automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise. Manual tilt wheel. Got curtain side airbags in all the posts, the front post, the middle post, and the rear post over here. Okay, got the factory DVD player, which I'll get that going for you in a minute. Factory power moonroof, quad seating, 2 passengers in the front, 2 more in the middle, it's a total of 4, and a full bench in the rear for 3 passengers, that's a total of 7 passengers. But let's go ahead and get inside of it now and get it started. Show you all the interior options. Okay, let's turn on the AC. Let's put it nice and low here so you can hear me talk. As you can see, we got dual climate control. I got the driver's side at 60 while the passenger side is at 70 degrees, and all that really means is that the AC vents on this side of the vehicle will blow at 70 while these 2 over here will blow at 60 degrees, or whatever setting you put them on. Put on the navigation, and there's your navigation screen. We also got a color backup camera. Put the car in reverse, and your backup camera comes on. You also got the parking sensors to help you. Okay, we got a power moonroof. It is a glass moonroof. It is tinted, but also has this hard cover that blocks out the sun completely. It's a one touch. You don't have to hold the switch for it to open, and it also tilts up and down. Okay. These are your moonroof controls. This is the slide. Sorry, this is the slide, and this is to tilt up and down. This is your power tailgate control I was telling you about earlier. And the middle row, you got power folding bucket seats. I'll demonstrate that now. And they tilt up like that to give you access for the third row seat. I'm just going to do one side right now. Okay, show you the navigation. All right, we also got, I said the heated seats, but also has the cool seats. This is to heat the entire seat. This one here is to heat the backrest only, and this one here is for cooling the seat. So let's show you what that looks like. It's going to come on here next to the 60. And right there, it's on high. If you press it again, it goes down to medium. One more time to low, and one more time turns off. And the heated seat does the same thing, except obviously it does heat. It's high, medium, low, and off. Okay, you got power adjustable pedals. This feature allows you to move the pedals from and toward you about 4 or 5 inches, which comes in really handy when you have a very tall driver or a very short driver. The vehicle's got 90,330 miles. The car is running right now. Keep an eye on the tachometer. I'm going to rev the engine. And the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly. 6.2 liter V8, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance due, nothing like that. The only light that's on there is General Motors daytime running light, the little green light. All right, what else? Got also a heated steering wheel. Okay, cruise control on this side here. You got controls for the stereo on this side here, and let's go ahead and turn on the put some music on. You can raise or lower the volume here. Lower the volume here. You can mute it here. It does have the Bose stereo sound system. Okay, so you got you can raise the volume here, lower it here, mute it here. These two buttons are to navigate about your preset stations. Those are the ones that are already set here, which of course can be changed to your favorites. The source button takes you from AM to FM. It moves you about these fields here, from AM to FM to XM. By the way, this is a touch screen. Okay. Right there, it's your XM, and right now it's on preview mode because you have to sign up for your subscription. Or actually, is it on live here? Yeah, actually, it's live. At some point, you're gonna have to. At some point, you're gonna have to switch up to your service. Right now, we're using the previous owners until he cancels it. And you do have a DVD player. Okay, let's press play here. Give it just a second to load the movie. All right, and let's go take a look at the DVD in the roof back there. As you can see, we're playing the same exact movie on the roof mounted unit as well as your navigation screen, and you can only do this when the car is in park. You can watch it here when the car is in any gear, moving at any speed, but for the navigation screen, the car has to be in park. The moment that you take the vehicle out of park, this screen is going to switch onto whatever it is you had it before, navigation. You put it in reverse, it'll go to backup camera, and so on. Okay, what else? Okay, we got a ton of stuff to talk about. Let's go ahead and talk about the OnStar system. This vehicle is equipped with the OnStar system. The OnStar system is a monitor system that costs money, has a monthly fee, and it has many features. For example, let's talk about the most important ones. If you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, if you happen to lock your keys inside your car, you got a 24-hour number you can call. The OnStar Center will come on and verify that it is you that's calling. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith for opening your car. Okay, if you have any kind of emergency, press the red button there next to the OnStar. The OnStar Center will come on and assist you with any emergency you might have. Also, if you're lost in any directions, you can Press the blue OnStar button and they'll give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. If your check engine light comes on, they can diagnose your vehicle remotely and tell you how to proceed to take care of it. For more details, visit OnStar.com. If you purchase this vehicle from us, you will get a 90-day free trial period with OnStar. HomeLink, or Universal Garage Door Opener, where you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates if you happen to live in a gated community. Up here you got map lights, you got vanity mirrors with lighting. Okay, here you got this pops open into your cigarette lighter, and as you can see, it looks like nobody's ever even used it. This pops open into a cup holder. Here where you rest your elbow, you got a 2-tiered storage, top tier and the bottom tier. If you pull up on the top lever, it reveals the top storage. You pull up on the bottom one, it gives you access to the bottom storage, and in here you got a cigarette lighter adapter for your chargers. Parking sensors. Okay, you have parking sensors in this vehicle. If you want to disable the parking sensors, you can press the P, and what that does is disable the rear parking sensors. And the reason you want to do that is in case you're towing a boat or a trailer. When you put the car in reverse, because of the proximity of the boat or trailer, it'll just be beeping the whole time. You want to press the P. When the light comes on, the parking sensors are disabled. Once you put the car back into drive, the parking sensors will enable themselves. This is to disable your traction control. This is your trip and onboard information center, and for your personal settings. At the end of the shifter lever, you got the towing haul mode. I'll show you how that works. Press here, and the little yellow wagon comes on. That's just to let you know that you're in the towing haul mode, which will make the transmission shift a little differently to adjust for the extra cargo load and disable the overdrive. If you want to turn off the towing haul mode, just press the lever, the switch at the end of the lever, and the towing haul mode will go back to normal. The transmission will go back to shifting normally. You also get a manual shifting mode, and I'll show you how that works. Right now the car is in park, reverse, neutral, drive, and that's how you're going to drive it 99% of the time. But if you want to make it shift manually, you go down one more notch to the amp, and you'll see a 1 comes underneath to let you know your manual shift. If you tap on the plus, it will shift up all the way up to 6, as this is a 6-speed automatic transmission. To downshift, you tap on the minus, and it will downshift for you. Every time you tap it, it goes down 1 gear. Again, if that doesn't interest you, push it to the D, and the automatic transmission will do the shifting for you. Okay, let's see here. On the rear view mirror, you also got a digital display for the outside temperature and also the a compass. Let me see here. What else can we talk about? I think we might just about covered everything. So let's move on to the back. Again, if I missed something, you have any questions, something you'd like me to go over that I missed, just feel free to call me at 305-218-5462. Let's pan over the dashboard area now so you can see it's in great shape without any cuts, tears, burn holes, cracks, not lifting up anywhere, just in great shape. Pan over the seating area now so you can see it's also in perfect shape. In the meantime, let me remind you that we're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida 33142 is the zip code. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. Alright, panning over the steering wheel now so you can see the leather wrap steering wheel that has the wood trimming. So you can see it's also in perfect shape without any cuts, tears, burn holes, no cracks on the wood trimming. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the passenger section of the vehicle. Okay. Left rear door panel, perfect shape, all black with the wood trimming just like in the front. This vehicle it is equipped with a child lock protection. I'll show you how that works. You stick your key in there or a screwdriver, give it half a twist to the left, and what that does is that disables the insist on door handle. That's in case you get any little ones and you don't want to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open is the other handle. To re-engage for adult passengers or bigger kids, stick your key in there, give it half a twist to the right, and this handle will start working again. Again, you got bucket seats in the center row. In the back of the center console, you have bunch of switches here. By the way, these mid-row buckets they're also heated. At the end of here on each side, there's a heated button for the mid-row buckets. The mid-row passengers can also control the fan speed, the airflow, and the temperature over here. You can control the volume, the tuning. They can seek or go back in seeking. Turn it off. There's a source button over here that allows you to go from AM to FM to all those modes I showed you before, and also your programs that you have saved, and this headphone jacks. They also have a cigarette lighter adapter here for your chargers and a video input. So if you could power it through here, you can watch it on your factory DVD player. This pops open into a cup holder. To gain access to the rear, the little ones usually just walk in between, but you also can do what I did, which is press that button on the top there, but there's buttons here on the side as well. So you can press that button, and then this seat and that seat will do the same function that I just showed you before. In the headliner here, you got 2 AC vents for the middle row passengers. The rear row passengers got their own set of AC vents, as well as map lights. And there's map lights integrated onto a DVD system here for the mid-row passengers. Alright, let's go on to the tailgate portion of the vehicle. By the way, all the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. Got the parking sensors in the rear bumper. Again, there's 2 of them on each side. These are the ones that beep when you're approaching another vehicle or object. Got a class 4 heavy-duty towing package with the electrical connection there ready to go. Rear wiper, rear window defroster. Here's the camera that we were looking out of before. To open the tailgate, as long as the car's unlocked, there's a switch in here. You squeeze it, and the tailgate will open up. The third row seat is a 50-50 bench that is completely independent from each other, and it has several actions. For example, if you want the backrest to flip forward, you pull up on this handle here, and the backrest will flip forward. If you pull up after you flip it forward, if you pull up on this handle, you can lift the back of the seat up and tilt it up and prop it up right up to the mid-row section, and it will stay up. Or you can remove it by pulling up on this handle here. When the backrest goes forward, you pull up on this handle and you pull it hard toward you, and the seat comes right out. You can put it in your garage. And the cool thing about that is you can do one side and not the other. So if you had to put a large box here or something, and you still needed the seating capacity on this side, or vice versa on this side, you don't have to remove both seats, just one side. Or you don't have to tilt up one, and you can do one and not the other. They're completely independent. Cigarette lighter adapter for your chargers. To close the tailgate, we can do it right from here by pressing that button. Right rear tail light, perfect shape. Come around to the passenger rear here. Right rear door panel, perfect shape. I'm sure by now you notice that none of the panels have any cuts, cracks, burn holes, no tears. None of the speaker covers are damaged. The carpet's in great shape. There's no stains, no bleach spots or paint marks. Full bench in the rear. Even though they look at the headliner from this angle here, so you can see it's in perfect shape. No sagging, no cuts, no tears, no burn holes, nothing like that. Now to bring this down, you have to do it manually. It's not very hard. Even a 10-year-old can do it. Okay, let's move on to the passenger front, and after that we'll conclude this video. Right front door panel, same way. As I said before, not only do you have a driver's side power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support, but also on the passenger side. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about financing for just a minute before we end the video. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even have some programs for really rough credit. If you're concerned about the financing, you live a long distance away, or you would simply just want to get pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, you see a silver tab that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.